In response to numerous requests for a follow-up on hand signals, we are pleased to present this next installment. If you haven't yet had the chance to view our initial video on hand signals, you can access it by clicking the link in the upper right corner. Many of the signals showcased in this video are regularly used during our training sessions, making them especially valuable for those enrolled in upcoming courses with us. However, these signals are by no means limited to training scenarios. They can be easily incorporated into any type of diving, offering significant benefits to all divers by enhancing underwater communication. As mentioned in our previous video, the scuba community has yet to establish a standardized signaling system, which leads to a variety of hand signals that divers might encounter depending on the training agency, region, or even individual dive teams. The key is to review and refresh all hand signals before each dive, especially when diving with new partners or exploring unfamiliar environments. Although longtime dive partners tend to understand each other's signals instinctively, it's always wise to review them to ensure that there is no confusion during the dive. If you're diving in challenging environments such as wrecks, caves, or deep waters, these signals take on even greater importance, where miscommunication can have serious consequences. One of the most important practices, regardless of the specific hand signals you use, is ensuring clarity. Each signal must be performed clearly and deliberately, giving your dive partner enough time to observe and interpret it correctly. Additionally, acknowledgement is key. Signals must be repeated or confirmed to avoid any misunderstandings. For example, if your teammate signals a compass heading of 120 degrees and you simply reply with an OK without double-checking, you risk heading off in the wrong direction if there was a misinterpretation. Instead, if you signal back the number you think your partner indicated, they can confirm or correct it, ensuring safe navigation and helping you both stay on the right course. As seen in the video, the diver has a primary light with a Goodman handle situated on their left hand, while using only the right hand for signaling. This highlights another compelling reason to master one-handed signals. Imagine trying to communicate while holding a light in one hand and attempting those complicated two-handed gestures. Not only would this be awkward and time-consuming, but you'd also run the risk of inadvertently shining the light into your partner's eyes, temporarily blinding them and creating confusion. By using one-handed signals, the diver can maintain focus and control over the light, keeping it steady and directed away from their teammate, allowing clear communication without disrupting visibility. One-handed signals are particularly beneficial in low-visibility environments like caves, wrecks, or night dives, where lighting plays a critical role in communication and orientation. Holding the light steady allows the beam to illuminate the area without causing disorientation. Moreover, hand signals in dark or low-visibility environments are only effective when approached in a specific manner. One hand is dedicated to signaling, while the other is responsible for illuminating the signaling hand. This method ensures that the signals are visible to others in the team. Without this coordinated use of both hands, the intended communication would be lost in the darkness, as the signals would not be properly lit for others to observe and interpret. Therefore, the practice of using one hand to signal and the other to illuminate is not just a preferred technique, but a necessity for clear communication in these challenging environments. In the event of misunderstandings during underwater communication within a dive team, divers can always resort to using wet notes to clarify and convey their intended message more precisely. However, it is important to remember that wet notes are primarily valuable for recording specific data, such as compass bearings, natural landmarks for navigation, or other detailed information during a dive. While highly effective for conveying complex messages that cannot be adequately expressed through hand signals, using wet notes can be time-consuming and may interrupt the natural rhythm of the dive. Therefore, their use should be reserved for situations where they are essential, with hand signals being prioritized whenever possible to preserve the fluidity of the dive. The beauty of one-handed signals is their adaptability. While they are frequently used in technical diving, they can be applied to any dive environment with great effectiveness. Whether you're exploring a coral reef, participating in a drift dive, or even working on a scientific survey, one-handed signals can streamline communication and allow divers to focus on the dive itself. The simplicity of these signals ensures that even new divers can grasp them quickly, and their clear, unambiguous nature helps reduce stress, especially when working in a team. These signals offer practical advantages in any dive scenario, helping to improve communication, ensure safety, and reduce the risk of errors caused by miscommunication. Whether you're navigating a deep wreck or enjoying a relaxed recreational dive, learning to communicate effectively with one hand while keeping control of your light or other equipment is a skill that will serve you well in any underwater environment. Thanks for watching and hope you learned something. Consider subscribing to Flow State Divers to become part of the community of conscious divers and to get notified on our upcoming content.